The ORIM framework, inspired by the work of Professor Peter Hannan at the University of Sheffield, focused first on parents' roles in early literacy development. We've used the ORIM framework in many different settings across the country, focusing on different aspects of literacy development and how parents can help their children. The 4 elements of the framework, parents' roles in providing opportunities, showing recognition, interacting with their children and being good models of literacy, have always been central. Many projects continue to use ORIM to support early literacy development, but more recently the framework's been used to support other aspects of learning such as maths and music. I want to tell you something about the ORIM Arts Framework, which was developed from a project in Doncaster some 10 years ago. It retained the parents' roles, opportunities, recognition, interaction and a model, but it added new strands that focus specifically on the arts. Strands to do with materials and experiences, skills, imagination and talk about the arts. Some 250 hours worth of observation of children engaging with artists and over 6,000 photographs led to the development of the ORIM Arts Framework. And I think this is important because it's long been the case that the arts have been neglected as an area of learning. There's a view that the arts remain less important, therefore pleasure or spare time, and the sciences are always favoured, being seen as more important for learning. But of course the arts are central to all of us humans. I suggest there are 3 key and permeating ideas about the arts and of early years of life and learning. Human beings need the arts for their holistic development. The work of Ellen Deseniak and Elliot Eisner, amongst others, highlights this. We need the arts in our lives. As humans, we need to dance and sing and create. We need beauty and aesthetic in our lives. It's part of being human. There have been many attempts to integrate the arts with other areas of learning in the early years. Unfortunately, the false compartmentalisation of discrete subject battles against a more realistic integration, and the arts are often incorporated as a way to learn other things. They can be, of course, but we need also to keep hold of the importance of the arts in and of themselves. A more robust and clearly articulated conceptualisation of arts-based learning in the early years is needed. There needs to be a greater clarity about the basis of the arts for learning and learning in and through the arts. We need to be very clear about the place of creativity and the arts in young children's learning and in their lives. When I say that human beings need the arts, I mean this in the sense that it provides us with a form of nourishment. It's often the poorest people in societies who experience less art in their lives who miss out on this nourishment. Those who can afford it go to concerts, art galleries, learn to play a musical instrument, try making things with clay and so on, and take their children and help their children do those things too. For many, these experiences remain as unaffordable luxuries, and so for some children their perspective of the arts is limited. And this is one reason why it's crucial to include a rich theme of creative arts in early years curricula, so that the balance of the arts and the sciences is created in a way that young children are, from their earliest years, open to the possibilities, the experiences and the joys that arts create. The UN Convention on the Rights of the Child states that every child has the right to rest and leisure, to engage in play and recreational activities appropriate to their age, and to participate freely in cultural life and the arts. So the arts are essential the world over as a matter of right for every child. The year 2019 marks the 30th anniversary of the UN Convention. Where arts-based approaches to learning are derived from research and refined through embedded practice, children are able to learn in ways which are naturally suited to their human condition, and therefore better equipped to take part in cultural and artistic elements of life as identified in the UN Convention on the Rights of the Child. If we can provide aesthetic, artistic opportunities, recognition, interactions and models for all children, that will be a fitting way to celebrate this anniversary.